Hope everyone had a great trading day today. We have a lot of information to go through, so let's get right to it. All right, so welcome, guys. Welcome. Let's take a look at the markets. All right, so markets moving higher, which is good news. All right, so the Dow was up. Was that 83 points on the Dow? S&P was up. Nasdaq was up. And the Russell was up also. All right, so we got green candles here on the S&P. So we have buyers coming in here on the S&P, guys. We've been looking forward to that. We're trading above the moving average there. But the important thing is we broke through that resistance and green candles here on the S&P. On the Nasdaq, we've got green candles here. On the Nasdaq, both gapped up. All right, you'll see it clearly when we look at the big picture. Okay, on the Dow, we're still waiting for buyers, so we're waiting for green candles here on the Dow and also on the Russell, the IWM. VIX is at 2460. Okay, so I think yesterday made all the way up to 28. So 24 is good. We do need the VIX to come on back down, all right, and get below 20, which is right about here. Okay, so we need that VIX to get below 20 in the low teens so that we have low volatility, which is good for equities. Okay, so 20 is about right about here. So we need that price action to break through right here and get below 20. Okay, all right. All right, we have more sectors, guys, that are moving higher. About half of the sectors are moving higher here. We have a new up right here. In what's that? Communication services right here. That's a new up. But we need more buyers to come in. More of these sectors to move higher. All right. In the futures market, the dollar made a move higher. All right, so here's support here at that $100 mark right here. All right, moved up a bit. E-minis are down right now. Not a big deal. They're slightly down right now. All right, VIX, big picture on the VIX, guys. We have a new month. All right, the good news on the VIX is that we've retraced all the way back for April. All right, so we didn't close with high volatility on the VIX. That's monthly time frame here. We close all the way down here. All right, so with this current month, we need the VIX to come on back down. All right, we don't need it to go up again. We need it to come on back down. But great move in low volatility on the VIX. Really good for equities. Okay. We'll get to the Mag 7s in a minute. Good update for the Magnificent 7 stocks. But let's take a look at big picture. I will get back to the Mag 7s. All right. Dow, guys, on the daily time frame, we are looking for a V-shaped recovery, right, after the correction. Right. Lots of selling here. All right. So you guys know we corrected quite, a big way. Found support here. Right, we've got white candles here. We're going to get green candles on the Dow on the daily time frame and get a buy signal right in this area here. So we're breaking through that resistance. We just need some green candles here on the daily time frame. Weekly time frame holding here on the S&P daily time frame. Look here, we got green candles here. Very encouraging. All right, we want a move kind of like this here, guys. Right. Selling came in, green candles, we are moving higher. Selling came in, green candles, we are moving higher. Selling came in, green candles, we're moving higher. Same here. All right, so selling came in, we've got green candles, we're waiting for a buy signal. All right, buy signal on the S&P to get aggressive. Now we've started adding. Right, started adding stocks in both Stock Boss and Heat Seeker or systems. All right, but to really get aggressive, we need buy signals like our buy signals here, here, and here, and also all the way down here too. Okay, so we need a blue arrow right here, which is our buy signal. Okay, so S&P looks good on the daily. On the weekly time frame, held, look at that, held that trend line here and we've got a white candle here, very promising here on the weekly time frame. All right, so we've recovered quite a bit there. On the NASDAQ, on the daily time frame, same thing here, guys. Red candles. Here is your selling here. Buyers are coming back in. Here's your selling. And we're looking for a V-shaped recovery. We can actually remove this now here. So remove that on the NASDAQ. We can remove this resistance line now. So again, all we're looking for, a buy signal, keep moving higher, start testing big resistance up here, which is the all-time highs. Okay, so again, S&P looks good. NASDAQ on the daily time frame right here looks good. Buyers are coming in. Green candles here, gapped up. That's really good, guys. Gapped up right here. We need a buy signal. Okay, so just wait on that buy signal. If we get that buy signal, then our target is right up here. Long way from that, but that would be very good for the markets. NASDAQ on the weekly time frame, all right, similar to the S&P, right, held the trend line here, and we got a white candle here on the NASDAQ on the weekly time frame. We'll look to get to the top of the channel here on the NASDAQ, okay, weekly time frame. The Russell, same thing here, but we do not have any green candles yet on the Russell. All right, but we got some white candles. That's encouraging. We need to break through here. All right, right here is our resistance breakthrough. Start giving us some green candles on there. Okay. Hopefully, if we have an update tomorrow, we have non-farm payrolls coming up tomorrow. Right, that should be a big day. Right, big day for data. We'll see if we can break through and move higher there. But for right now, we're going to leave that that resistance line right here. Okay. All right. Russell on the weekly time frame. Again, we recovered nicely here. Here's your trend line here. And we need to move higher here. All right. So here's your trend line right here. And we have recovered. We can remove this. All right, and we can actually remove this here. All right, all right. Russell on the monthly. That's a misprint here. All right, so Russell on the monthly, again, recovered the trend line here. Just amazing recovery there on the Russell. Bitcoin, guys, we do have a buy signal. Okay, so we have a buy signal on Bitcoin. We can remove this right here. All right, so previous buy signal was here last October, right here, sold here in, when was this? December, end of the year. And we haven't had another buy signal until now in Bitcoin. Buy signal here. And that buy signal came in right at about 93,000 and change. We're trading at 96,000. All right, we need to get to resistance right here on Bitcoin and then hopefully break through. That resistance here is 107, okay? And that's not far for Bitcoin, okay? 107, that's not a big deal. So we can get back to this area here, and we're making higher highs, higher lows. We're moving up slowly here. All right, but the goal for Bitcoin is to, at least at a minimum, get to resistance here and then break through that resistance. Let's take a look at gold. All right, gold is continuing to pull back. All right, so gold is continuing to pull back. So be careful with your basic material stocks, guys. Your metal stocks, be careful. All right. Here you have a big pullback right here. That's not good here. All green candles though. So we are still in the markup phase. Things are still holding, but gold is pulling back for right now. Okay. Silver, just holding, nothing there in silver. Crude oil, trading at 59. Keep an eye on crude oil. Okay. Crude oil needs to stay above 60, guys. Trading at 59. All right. Keep an eye on crude oil. We get below, right, getting the $50-$30 range for crude oil, that's not good. That's very recessionary, all right? We've talked about that in the past, so be careful there. Bonds, let's take a look at bonds. Bonds was moving up nicely here. Some green candles came in here. Now we're pulling back a bit. I have no idea what's going on with bonds. All right, so that's pulled back a bit there. All right, we need to get some buying to come in, but right now has no idea what it plans to do, and it's trading within a wide support and resistance. So we're going to bring that in here, and here we are. Right, so let's see if we can get out of this box here for bonds. Otherwise, nothing here. Okay, the dollar, I'm just holding below 100. Right, made a bit of a move higher there, but nothing there. Pound yen is moving higher. So we'll take a look at the pound pairs this evening. Okay. All right. The Mag 7s. Let's take a look at the Magnificent 7 stocks, guys. We're going to start with the Mag ETF. All right. This is the Mag 7 ETF. So we can track the entire Magnificent 7 stocks with the Mag ETF. Okay. All right. So, guys, we have price breaking resistance here on the Mags. All right. Green candle here gapped up. All right, we should get a buy signal probably somewhere in here, right? Might need some more buyers to come in, but buy signal should come in right in this area here, just like your previous buy signal did right here. All right, so give it some time, still early, but that buy signal should come in soon, right? Markdown phase, markup phase, markdown phase here, right? So Max 7. All right, just wait for that buy signal. Microsoft, let's see what's going on here. Microsoft, big day, guys, gapped up, all right, up 8%, gapped up and got a high buy signal. Look at that. So the institutions are definitely coming back in. We have a resistance here. All right, be careful with this. The gap up, it might fill in that gap here. All right, so it might pull back to fill in that gap. But Microsoft, good gap here. Trading really nicely there. So that gapped up was how many points? So it was trading at 391 yesterday, gapped up close today at 425. Nice move there, Microsoft. All right, Meta, Facebook, guys, green candle came in here. All right, so we can actually move this now. All right, let's move that here. Let's move this. Let's move this. So markdown phase. All right, here is your trend line right here, waiting for a buy signal here with Meta. Here is your V to now start moving higher. Meta looks good. NVIDIA still need buyers to come in, so we'll keep it just like it is here. We need some green candles. We'll get that if the price can break through here. Very choppy though, guys, right? Be careful with NVIDIA. NVIDIA will really start to break out if we can get past resistance up here. All right. Otherwise, all of these guys, very messy. Very, very messy with NVIDIA. Like lots of indecision here. Google right here is setting up nicely here. We have support here. And we just need to break through resistance here. We need some green candles, and we need to get a buy signal like we did here. So that buy signal, like the previous buy signal that came in here, buy signal should come in right about here. But we need some green candles there. Amazon, same thing here. We need to break through that resistance, get a buy signal here. Good support. Again, that buy signal, right, guys, should come in right about here, that previous buy signal. So right about in here somewhere, just like this buy signal, that should come in. All right, so same type of price action here, okay? Tesla, let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla's looking good. All right, Tesla's looking good. Markdown phase, resistance, we're breaking resistance, green candles. Right, good formation here with your green candles. We just need to get a buy signal here. So Tesla, that should come in soon, guys. A buy signal on the daily time frame. Apple here. All right, green candles here. Is that one green candle? All right, one green candle. So they're starting to come in. Again, that buy signal might come in right about this area here. And we're not far from the highs here on Apple. Okay, so Magnificent Seven stocks, guys, are looking good. They're shaping up. Okay. Now, we don't have any buy signals yet. Let me make sure. I don't think we, yes. So, yes, we do have the one in Microsoft. So, that's the only buy signal, right, in Microsoft. And all of the others, Mag 7s do not have buy signals yet. Okay. All right, let's go through current positions in Monster Scalper. We have a lot of equity positions to go through. Not a lot of Forex. We'll take a look at both markets though this evening. All right, so current positions, we have long positions on the 240. Okay, so the 240-minute time frame in Monster Scalper. Nothing long, nothing short. I'm sorry, no shorts in Monster Scalper, both on the 240 and on the 60. Monster Scalper 60-minute long, we do not have any trades, but we do have long trades on the 240. Let's take a look. So pound CAD, guys, buy signal here, red candle here, we should be out. So pound CAD. Pound New Zealand. All right, pound New Zealand buy signal here. This trade was doing fine. Pull back with a red candle right here. I know it's hard to see, right? Just remember those red candles, those are sell signals also. Okay, so red candle right here, we should be out. So pound New Zealand, all right, it should be out right here. All right, pound Swiss. All right, pound Swiss, buy signal here. All right, buy signal here, broke, support here, pound Swiss. All right, red candle here, broke support right here, bought here, sold here, we should be out. Pound Swiss. So clean things up. Pound SGD. All right, buy signal here, first red candle right here, we should be out. So pound pairs are closing. Pound yen, that's your yen pair. All right, buy signal here, sell signal. We've got a new buy signal in pound yen. We didn't call this. We're going to close this here since we didn't call it. ZAR yen. All right, ZAR yen, we're still holding. Buy signal here, still holding, moving up nicely here. So, all right, so we'll keep ZAR yen. And that's incredible. That's the only trade we have now in Monster Scalper. So we'll look for some new opportunities. Okay. All right. I'm going through this quickly, guys, because we do have quite a bit of information here to go through. All right. Stock boss on the daily time frame. Let's take a look at those. All right, so remember, these are small caps stocks. All right, the first one here in Stock Boss, right? SAN, buy signal here, still holding. AMLX, that's holding right now. All right, FATE, FATE is still holding. We need that stock to move up. PLX, guys, is holding nicely there. SVRA, that's holding. NRDY, that's holding. Struggling, but holding. EOSE, that's holding there. All right, so nothing to change. Bullmaster, we have a few more here, guys. Okay, so Bullmaster, let's take a look. GEV, that's holding. HII is holding. PWR, guys, look at this trade here. Gapped up nicely today. That's holding. RKLB is holding. ROAD gapped up nicely. Nice day today. STRL moved up nicely there. BIRK holding. MERK holding. PAG holding. Holding. Let's go. I'm just going to go through these guys. And if we get a red candle or sell signal, we'll close them. Okay, so WGS, red candle, sell signal. Let's close this one. I think I missed a few at the top. Hold on, let's start back here. All right, white candles for now, we'll leave them. GFI, red candle here. Let's close that. So remember, red candles, that's like a sell signal, okay? Holding. So we're looking for red candles or sell signals. It'll take me all night, guys, to call these out. Much less joining lines, okay? So, and we have a lot to go through here. So we're looking for red candles or white exit signals. All right, good trade going there. Good trade. RSI. White candles will hold those for now. Nice move there. Nice move. Breaking out. Good. Good price action, guys. All around. All right, so that's it for Bullmaster. So we're going to go through Stock Boss quickly here. We did add a change. All right, so I want to thank one of our traders, Simon, who is like, hey, David, is there a way to see when we have new symbols? And we went ahead and added that. Okay, so now, all right, we don't have to go through all of the, we might, but we're going to focus on the symbols here with the yellow right here, guys. So these are new opportunities, okay? So we're going to go through these first. And then if we have time, we're going to start with Stock Boss, right? We'll go through the rest of the symbols, okay? But we're going to focus on these here. And these are new opportunities, right, that came up today, right? The ones that are highlighted here, all right? Either new opportunities or the institutions are or adding more volume or buying them again, okay? All right, so let's go through these. What we're looking for, buy signals, and we need buyers on the daily time frame, and we need a decent chart setup, okay? Let's go through these. All right, so we just need buy signals on these, okay? All right, good buy signal here, but very choppy, guys. Look at that. Very choppy there, okay? So we'll pass. All right, so good price action. They're coming in early, but no buy signals yet. We have a buy signal on this one, but choppy here. Good buy signal here. We need buyers on the daily there. We don't have that, so we'll wait. All right, wait for more confirmation on the daily. Same thing here. Wait for buyers here. Buy signal. Good buy signal here. We still need buyers. All right. So they are coming in, guys. Just a little early on this. Very choppy in here. Not a bad buy signal here. Buyers on the daily, but choppy there. Let's keep going. All right, OPRX looks good. That's gone already. Remember, always wait for your buy signals, even if the price action looks good. All right. So we ran through all the new ones. Let's just go through everything here. All right, nothing here. We've looked at this one before. All right. All right, I think we're good there. So Bull Master, let's take a look here. So these are large caps, over $10. All right, we have a buy signal here on the weekly, guys, a good buy signal here. On the daily, we do have a lot of resistance here, but we have a buy signal here. It's moving higher, lots of consolidation in here. All right, so let's add this one. MOS in Bull Master, MOS. First one up here. Need a buy signal there, nothing here. SEZL. Do we have a buy signal? Yeah, okay, we're in that one already. All right. Oh, okay, so that's not highlighted. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Only the ones that are highlighted. Those are the new ones there. Makes it easy. Or easier. All right, VRNA, that's a new one here that's highlighted. Good buyers here on the weekly, guys. You guys can see that here. Nice break at resistance here. Look at that. Perfect break of resistance. Reaccumulation trade buy signal here. VRNA. Bull Master. All right, good setup here. Reaccumulation trade. So let's stick with the ones that are highlighted there. Choppy there. SEM. HIMS. Nothing there. Waiting for a buy signal on this one here. That's moved up too far there. All right, TGTX. Let's make sure we're not in this. All right, TGTX in Bullmaster. Good buyers there on the weekly. All right. All right, that's an old one here. GO, let's take a look. All right, GO in Bullmaster. Okay, buy signal here moving up. White candles here on the daily. Last couple here in Bullmaster. FRO in Bullmaster. All right, white candle coming in here on the weekly. At a minimum, we need a white arrow. I mean, a white candle here, guys. Buyers are coming in. Buy signal here. We'll need to get past resistance right here. FRO. And then the last one, GL and G. Buy signal here. Break into that resistance. Reaccumulation. Buyers are coming in here. GL and G. All right, buyers are coming in on the weekly time frame here. Okay. All right. So nothing in stock boss, guys. And this is cool here. We can just focus on the new opportunities that are coming in every day rather than going through everything here. Okay. So Monster Scalper, our US 30 traders, we did have a buy signal that closed. Okay. So we should not be in anything. We'll see what happens in the morning during when we trade live. Okay, so we need the price to settle overnight and then have better direction for non-farm payroll in the morning. Okay, Monster Scalper. Let's go through. So we have nothing here in Monster Scalper. You guys know this, right? We had few opportunities to go long on the 60-minute time frame. We had a lot of consolidation, right? So we had basically, these pairs up in this area here were all yellow. All of this was red. All right. So that's a lot of consolidation. We're starting to get movement again. That's pretty good. Right. Starting to get movement again on the 60-minute time frame and on the 240. So let's look for opportunities to go long 240. I'm sorry, 60-minute. Then we'll take a look at the 240. Okay. We need buyers at a minimum. Buyers need to be on the daily time frame as we look at the 60-minute time frame. We'll go through this quickly. We've got about 20 minutes here. All right. Nothing in the Aussie and Kiwi pairs right now. Yen pairs. All right, ZAR yen moving up nicely there. All right, dollar yen moving up nicely. So finally, hopefully you guys took advantage of the 60-minute time frame there. All right, New Zealand, SGD, JPY. So good trades, guys. All right, HKD, JPY. Pound yen looks good. Euro yen, all right, looks good. So finally, they're breaking out. We're breaking out on the 60-minute time frame there. CAD yen, so great trades on the 60-minute. So we'll definitely look for opportunities on the 240 there. Okay. So if you missed it, you'll have the 240. Dollar pairs are trying to make a move. Long. Euro pairs long. No shorts, okay? No shorts. All right, nothing in the euro pairs on the 60. Nothing on the pound pairs on the 60. All right, so let's go back. Okay, 240. So let's see here, 240 yen pairs, okay? All right, so 240 ZAR yen. All right, buy signal here on a break of resistance. All right, it's gone up about 20 pips, so that's fine. So ZAR, JPY, long 240 in monster scalper. Okay. All right, dollar yen. All right, buy signal here. Right, red candles. We're gonna call it on a break of resistance here. All right, white candles on the week on the daily time frame here. We're gonna call it USD, JPY, long 240. All right, TRY, JPY. We don't have any, no white candle on the daily, so we'll pass on that. SGD, JPY, that's gone. ZAR yen, we already called ZAR yen. We're in ZAR yen already, so we'll keep that there. All right, New Zealand yen, NZD, JPY, long 240. HKD, JPY, HKD, JPY, long 240. Pound yen, so GBP, JPY, long 240. Euro yen, EUR, JPY, long 240. Swiss yen, CHF, JPY, long 240. Now that's gone a little bit there, so be careful. CAD yen, CAD, JPY. Hopefully you guys follow in your system. You were able to get into some of these earlier, okay? All right, let's see here. Aussie yen. All right. AUD, JPY, long 240. All right, some of these have left already, so just be careful. I'm going to go back to the 60-minute. You guys know we've been very cautious with the 60-minute time frame, okay? But let's see here. I think they're all gone. Yeah, they're definitely all gone. All right. So it's been 60 minutes, hasn't been trading well. Finally, we're getting some good trades out of it. Okay, so take a look at those on the next rotation. Okay, on the next rotation. So if you did not get in on the 60 minutes, they've gone. All right, so they've gone. Wait for the next round. Okay, but we have several on the 240. Shorts. I'll be careful with shorts right now, guys. We do have on the 240. Shorts are trying to come in here, but just be careful, okay? All righty. Okay. All right, guys. I will see everyone tomorrow, during the live, right? Your live trading at what time? 8 a.m. to about 10 a.m. Okay. We have non-farm payrolls numbers coming in tomorrow. So non-farm payrolls. So those our live traders that trade live with us. That's going to be a big day. Okay. Non-farm payrolls. Numbers should come in at 8:30. Okay. So we'll start watching everything at 8 a.m. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. I'll see everyone tomorrow. And markets are looking good, especially equity markets. Okay.